Stress.
All right, last song on the album, unless there's like a bonus track or something. Regrets.
Sunshine. Shade.
Okay, so just from the intro and just from what I have come to learn so far about Jay-Z and his tracks, this sounds like it might be a love song. Okay, so let's see if I'm wrong, but it sounds like this is about to be about a love maybe that he lost because it's called Regret. So let's see.
I sold it all from crack to OPM. In third person, I don't wanna see them. So I'm rehearsing with my peoples how to GM. From a remote location in the BM. Scoping the whole situation like damn. Metamorphic as the dope turns to cream. But one of these buyers got eyes like a Korean. It's difficult to read them. The windows to his soul were half closed. I put the key in, pulled off slow, hoping my people flee in. Chink try to knock the only link that tied me in. Coppers was watching us through nighttime binoculars. This time they got us on tape, exchanging dope for dollars. Make me wanna holler back at the crib of the sauna, praying my people.
Okay, so I'm definitely wrong. But maybe a love song to the game. It just sounds very romantic, this track.
And call from his kin, not the coroner. Phone in my hand, nervous, confined to a corner. Beads of sweat, second thoughts on my mind. How can I ease the stress and learn to live with these regrets? This time, stress, giving a shit. Fuck. This is the number one rule for your set. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. On a rise to the top, many drop. Don't forget, in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. This is the number one rule for your set. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets.
Okay, so another one that if you want to, instead of taking that money, listen to Regrets. He's telling y'all right up the top. In order to live, to learn, you gotta learn to live with regrets, which is very true. Because I think people say a lot that, I don't live with regrets. I don't have any regrets in my life. You're lying. We all have regrets, okay?
Never forget, in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. As sure as this earth is turning, souls burning in search of how you learning, turning in every direction, seeking direction. My mom's crying cause her insides are dying. Her son trying her patience, keep her heart racing. A million beats a minute. I know I push you to your limit, but it's this game, love, I'm caught up all in it. They make it so you can't prevent it. Never give it, you gotta take it. Can't fake it, I keep it authentic. My hand got this pistol shaking, cause I sense danger like Camp Crystal Lincoln. Don't wanna shoot him, but I got him trapped within this infrared dot. About to hide him and hit rock bottom. No answers to these trick questions. No time, shit stressing. My life found, I got to live for the right now. Time waits for no man. Can't turn back the hands once it's too late. Gotta learn to live with regret. You used to hold me, told me that I was the best.
Alright, I'm gonna keep playing them right.
All that made me want is all that I can get. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. When I was young, you used to hold me, told me I was the best. Anything in this world I want, I could possess. All that made me want is all that I can get. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. Find myself reminiscing, remember this one. When he was here, he was crazy nice with his son. I miss him, long as I'm living, he's living through memories. He's there to kill all my suicidal tendencies. In heaven looking over me, or in hell keeping it cozy. I'm coming like.
Okay, so he's singing he's giving a real life perspective into his, I guess, his own personal regrets, the regrets that he lived with in order to survive. Okay, I like it.
Remember Newton, mutual friend with me and him feuding. On your life I try to talk to him, but you know niggas think they guns could stop foe niggas frontin' like they Big Willie, but really old niggas, hold niggas. This year I show niggas think I'm slipping. I'm about to send you a roommate, no bullshitting, but my hustle's going too well to hit 'em. You was right, niggas want you to be miserable with them. Anyway, I ain't trying to hear it. I think I'm touched. This whole verse I've been talking to your spirit a little too much. This is the number one rule for your set. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. On the rise to the top, many drop. Don't forget, in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. This is the number one rule for your set. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. And through our travels we get separated. Never forget, in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. This is the number one rule for your set. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. On the rise to the top, many drop. Don't forget, in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. This is the number one rule for your set. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. If through our travels we get separated, never forget, in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. Rockefeller, y'all.
That was really special. I mean, I think it was, I feel like it was an open letter. Um, and I smiled at the end like that because I think it made me think about the regrets that I have. And I think for me, like one of the regrets that I have, I'm a mom of three, as y'all can see. And like the first born child always, I don't want to say has it worse, but they like the the learning child, you know what I mean? And so I have a few things in parenting with my first daughter that I have since apologized for because, she definitely was like my learning child. And of course, I've become a better mother, since having more children and as she got older. And I've have since also apologized for the mistakes that I've made. But those are the regrets that I have in my life. Just situations with my eldest that I wish I had handled better. But that's my baby, and she know I love her. And I, like I said, apologize. Oh, do y'all have any regrets? What regrets would y'all put on this track?